It's though.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. Beside me, Kenny the Jet. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Cleveland.
I don't think you want to get rich. You don't really want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. Nah, you don't really want it. Now you don't want that.
The starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. At the other guard position.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Cleveland Cavaliers come in for this one. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports, Sunday Night Hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We take a look at the Warriors. This is a hot team. They currently hold the best record in the entire NBA.
Kevin, I tell you what, they've actually been terrific on their home court, and they're starting another homestand right now.
Yeah, and this has been their domain, no doubt about it. I mean, they've made this arena a very difficult one for you as an opponent to come in and have success. So the question is whether or not they can continue that dominance on this homestand.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Irving at the 1 spot. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Cleveland.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. He was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carry and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Irving kicks to Love. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Irving against Curry. Kicks it to Green. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love. But I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch 4-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
And Draymond Green won't give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value utility guy because he does value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better, and while he's not an all-star yet, some of his total contributions on the floor impressive. There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
Yes, Kevin, and he said their preparation for this game was all about defense. Going up against one of the premier offensive teams in the NBA, he said, listen, it's a challenge that we need to embrace. Nobody can do it by themselves. It's got to be a collective effort. Guys, we'll see if they can put the brakes on this high-scoring team. It's never easy.
All right, Doris, and guys, what's your take on Coach's strategy here?
I'll tell you what, he doesn't sugarcoat it at all. I mean, it's a challenge going up against a team that is just as potent offensively as this group is, and he wants his guys to be mentally prepared for it.
Exactly. I mean, it's going to take some major intensity at that end of the floor if they're going to be able to weather the storm. Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Barnes. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Warriors, number 1.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Cavaliers have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
The Zealeys Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. Here is Livingston after the basket by Timothy Mozgov. The screen from Thompson. To the inside. And stolen by James. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Kept alive.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
With the floater. Here's Irving. It's deflected. Here is Livingston. 8 points his last outing. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Dellavedova. Good D by Thompson.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Brandon Rush. He's checked in for Iguodala. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And Ian Clark subbed in for Sean Livingston.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there. And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
5 on the clock. Shot to end this cold run, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter. To the paint, here's Mozgov. And he goes in for the dunk.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Cleveland. Shot clock at 5. Spates the pass to Clark. Golden State moving it around. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Warriors trail by 7. Now Rush. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Now the feed to Ezeli. Poked away. Inside.
Yeah, I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. How we live it, how we live it. They don't love her, they just love her how we live.
You was never around, had to hold it down. We the youngest, we was thugging, you was never found. What's that feeling? I'm the realest. All them nights I had to struggle trying to find some dinner. They don't really love me, they not really for me. When I die, is you gon' show up to the ceremony? I just bought a Bentley, just to bet you Christian Louboutin to make a switch religion. I'm not stupid, baby, but the mansion is. Me and Benji are related like we're relatives. Brought the millions in. Go and get it, I'm the shit and don't need no laxative.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. Say they don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. How we live it, how we live it. They don't love her, they just love her how we live.
They say in due time, but my watch broke. I know it's a cold world, but we got coats. We grinding to make it. Yes. We shining, they hate. Yes. We board or we fall. Every diamond's a flake. I'm signed to the pavement. I'm crossing them over. I'm backing them down. Standing tall like a soldier. These players can't hold us. It's the winner's race. Eating with Ken and Ace at a table, no dinner plates. We the best, get it straight. What's the problem, baby? Raise that.